Gosh. More updates. More updates. Like I said, I'm going to update you with more information as that information comes to me. This information is coming directly from the rats, the mice, and the flies inside the Teller County Courthouse. So I want you to take this information for what it is. I am not in Cripple Creek. I am not at the courthouse. So what I want you to understand is that I am relaying the information that my rats, my flies, and my mice are sending my way. Cheryl Barrett is still on the stand, and I'm about to tell you some stuff that's probably going to send you into... It about sent me into some tears. And so Cheryl Barrett is testifying about a few things. Here are a few details we didn't know. When Patrick and Kelsey first met, Oma Frazee thought that Kelsey was a hooker or a prostitute. This is testimony from Cheryl Barrett. Cheryl Barrett is telling stories up on the stand right now. She's telling the story about how Kaylee was born 3 weeks early and was in the NICU, basically the ICU for babies. And Kaylee, not Kelsey, Kaylee was born 3 weeks early and was in the hospital for 3 weeks. Or not. She wasn't in the hospital for 3 weeks. She was in the NICU unit for I think 3 weeks is the information I'm getting. And then when she went home, she went to Kelsey's new condo, not the condo that she lived in when she went missing, but a condo in the same complex. Most of us knew about this, that she had lived in another condo down the same complex, just a different condo in there, and she went home to there. Cheryl Barrett is relaying stories that Cheryl went to dinner for 5 days in a row out at Oma Frazee's house, and she met Oma and got to spend some time, and she spent multiple days in a row out at Oma Frazee's house after Kaylee was born, and then they even took it even a step further, and she begins to replay the story of Kaylee's first birthday. And they show pictures of Kaylee's first birthday during the trial. They're putting pictures up on the wall, and they're showing Kaylee and Kelsey and Patrick and Oma and the Barrett family at the birthday party. And then they cut to pictures of blood on the fireplace. Pictures of blood on the toilet. This is happening right now. Are you listening? This testimony is happening as we speak. All right. Some other things that are happening right now that the mother is talking about. Kelsey was making cinnamon rolls. Kelsey was making cinnamon rolls for Kaylee. Kaylee liked the cinnamon rolls with honey on them. And so she was making those cinnamon rolls with honey, and she was speaking with her mom. And the last time her mom spoke with her, Kelsey had to get off the phone because a diaper had exploded, and one of Kaylee's diapers had exploded, and so she had to get off the phone and that was the last time she talked to her mother. And let me see what else. Something else that you need to know about is that Cheryl Barrett had spoken with Kelsey, the morning of. And then after she spoke with Kelsey on Thanksgiving, Cheryl Barrett texted Patrick and said, I hope you get to feeling better. I'm sorry you're having a sad, I'm sorry Thanksgiving, that you're not feeling good. And so think about that for a second. Whether that text message came before or after Patrick did what he did, it was on Thanksgiving Day. Cheryl Barrett texted Patrick because the day before, many of us have heard this story, the day before, Patrick wasn't feeling well. And Kelsey went out in the middle of the night and went to get medicine for him. Well, Cheryl Barrett on Thanksgiving Day, she texted him, hey man, I hope you're feeling better. I hope you feel better for Thanksgiving. Right now, as we speak, Cheryl Barrett is on the stand. And so you got to understand that this information is fluid. It's coming to me as fast as human flies can send out the information. Again, I need to put the disclaimer. I am not in Cripple Creek. I am not on courthouse property. I'm in my private vehicle, and I'm nowhere even in the vicinity of Cripple Creek, Colorado. This information is coming from inside the courtroom right now. This is the best we can do. They have locked down the courthouse. They're not letting people in or out. Something else that I can tell you that happened today. Patrick's aunt like flipped out a little bit. She was seen from outside the courthouse banging on the courthouse door, saying that she wants into the courthouse. She wants to get into the courthouse. And they made her wait a little bit. She had to go through security and stuff. Some other information. I'm trying to relay this information as quickly and as fluid as I can that has come in. But Kelsey's mother was on the stand basically telling, Oma Frazee's sister, a couple things that you need to know. Cheryl is up there telling stories about Kaylee and Kelsey and Patrick and Oma. She's telling her interactions of when she went and had dinner at Patrick's house like 5 days in a row after Kaylee was born. Kaylee was in the ICU, or the neonatal care, whatever, the NICU they call it, I guess. She was there for like 3 weeks, and then when she was discharged, she didn't go back to Oma Frazee's house. She went to Kelsey's new condo, and the very first birthday that they had was at Kelsey's condo, not the condo that she was killed in, not the one they owned, but this was one right down the same area, same exact condos, same buildings and everything, just a few houses down, a few doors down. Cheryl began to tell the story of the birthday, and then they went from the birthday story, showing pictures of inside the condo at the birthday, and then they put up pictures of blood on the fireplace and put up pictures of blood on the toilet in the bathroom. And so what I believe is happening is the prosecutors are trying to, they're letting the jury know this is a human. This is a real person, and this person is no longer with us. And this guy over here, he has something to do with it. And so they're telling the story, laying out the story of who Kelsey was. Now, if you missed it, Cheryl Barrett tells this story, and I can only assume that this story comes from Kelsey, and the story that Oma Frazee, because Patrick and Kelsey met on some website, Oma thought Kelsey was a prostitute or was a hooker when she first met her. And I don't know if that story comes roundabout through Kelsey and Kelsey tells her mother, or if that story actually came from Old Ma to Cheryl, maybe because Cheryl spent some time with Old Ma and Patrick and the family. She went to dinner at least 5 days in a row is what she testified today. And while she was here, we know that this is the very first. She spent her first night in Colorado last night. So we reported that all these witnesses have come in. Like, we reported that KK came in yesterday, and I guess the Barrett family came in yesterday. And so these stories are being told, and like I said, I got confirmation when I was doing my live last video, messages coming in, people, the rats, the mice, everybody sending me stuff. I had to get off so I could listen, but maybe it's better if you're not in there, we hear more. Well, yeah, I mean, other than I would be able to take it all in and give it to you, I definitely couldn't give you these live updates of what's happening right now in court. And right now, as I'm speaking, Cheryl Barrett is still on the stand talking. Will Nikki be able to go into court? If you can't, she may be able to. Yes, I don't see why Nikki won't be able to go in there. And so we're planning on being there Monday. What I can tell you is that the courtroom is packed, solid. It is 100%. They filled it up. And so if you're planning on coming to the courthouse, then you need to get there early. If you're planning on going to trial, you need to get there early. So these are updates. Like I said, again, I'm still sitting in the same place. I haven't even gone into the damn store I wanted to go into because these updates are coming in. So I'm trying to give them to you as quick as possible. I'm using YouTube now because my Facebook glitching out. Go figure. And so if you're on my Facebooks, please take these videos and share them on my pages and share them in my groups, because I don't want to have to repeat myself back on Facebook. If you're not on Facebook, go over to Dad with the Phone. You'll hear a first report. And so YouTube's working good right now, and I'll be doing some more updates tonight. More information. Again, as information is coming in, this is not something that just anybody can give you, because they're not even supposed to be talking. The damn rats and the mice and the chickens and all that, they ain't even supposed to be relaying information. That I tell people that I got everybody on tap, and right now I'm calling in all them favors, and so all them favors are coming in from multiple sources. My information is coming in from multiple people that are in that courtroom right now, and they are just trying to update the world. And so if you're watching this, police officers, I know you're watching this. Like, I know that the Cripple Creek cops, I know that the Teller County Sheriff's watching, I know that the judge is watching, the DA is going to be watching later. You guys know I'm not there. I'm not breaking decorum order. I'm just a dad with a phone trying to report this stuff. So that's the updates right now. Again, I'll have more information as that more information stirs. I'm going to do a 30-second recap right now to finish this video off. What we know today, they decided on the jury. 7 female jurors, 5 male jurors, 4 alternates, 2 women, 2 men. The prosecuting attorney opened her statements with, "This man is guilty," and she popped up pictures of Patrick on the screen. She showed pictures of the black tote. She showed pictures of Patrick entering the house with Kelsey. She showed Patrick around town. This is a damning information. He did a handwritten alibi that they found at the house. The alibi tells dates and times of where he was at. They confiscated that alibi, and they're going to be able to use that against him. Cheryl Barrett, for the very first prosecuting witness, took the stand. She began to tell stories, not only of the Thanksgiving, not only of the conversation she had with Kelsey, what Kelsey went to the Safeway, what she bought. She also tells a story that she texted Patrick on Thanksgiving saying, "I hope you feel better. I hope your Thanksgiving gets better." So I'm just spitting this stuff out here as it comes. They showed pictures from Kaylee's first birthday. She talks about Kaylee in the hospital because she was born 3 weeks early. They are 3 weeks or 3 months. Gosh, it's all so quick to me, and I'm trying to just bring it straight to you. But after she came home, after she didn't go to Oma's, she came home and went to the new, 3 weeks earlier. She 3 weeks early. She went to the new condo. It wasn't the one she lived in when she went missing. This is another one, but it's in the same complex. And they were showing pictures of inside that condo, which is probably very similar to the condo she ended up in. And then they cut from those pictures to pictures of blood on the fireplace, pictures of blood on the toilet in the bathroom. And so and then the phone messages blew my mind. So Patrick doesn't call Kelsey once. Not one phone call. Where are you, baby? What's going on? Where'd you go? Why can't anyone get a hold of you? Not one phone call to Kelsey Barrett. But over 40 phone calls, 46 phone calls to the whore KK. And I can call her that. I've earned that. He calls this woman up in Idaho. Golly. All right. That's a quick update. Again, if I get more information, you know me. It's coming straight to you. My name's Michael. You can call me Dad with a phone. Make sure you hit like and subscribe right here on YouTube for the Patrick Frazee updates. I can guarantee you this. Nobody can give you updates like this because they just can't. So we'll talk to you guys later. I'll be back tonight.